Hello and welcome to another episode of Dear Kev, the show where I give you the best, worst advice on the planet. As always, you can submit your questions to dearkev@kevonstation.com. With that, first question. Dear Kev. So I debated on whether or not to send this email for the longest time, but here we are. I'm a 30-year-old woman who eats her boogers. All of them. All the time. Wow, it seems weird to even type that out. Despite being caught while driving by strangers and who else knows, I've eaten them since I was a child. And aside from it being socially unacceptable, I do not see any other issues. They are at times flavorful. I like the saltiness of them. They provide me a sense of comfort. And I like that is my little sticky secret. Do you think that I should stop? Should I tell my husband, seek medical attention, or should I just continue eating these little delectable green gooey monsters? Boogers are gross. Booger is a piece of dried nasal mucus. Little dirt, little slimy stuff. And you're like, nah, I'm going to eat that. Here's the thing. You're already married. Okay? Your husband, he either knows about it or he's watching this episode. I want you to stop. Do it for me. Even in secret. Even if you think nobody know. If you go into a dark room in your house and go into a closet and close the door and eat your boogers, I still think you're gross right now in the world. I got to stop talking about this. My mouth is watering. I'm going to throw up. Like when you know you're about to throw up, your mouth starts watering. Not like salivating. Like preparing to throw up. So just... Please stop. Dear Kev, I'm 25 years old, and last year I got some crazy diagnoses. Long story short, I'm now an 87-year-old in a 25-year-old's body, and I have to wear oxygen 24/7. However, having my oxygen cannula, the tube that goes into the nose, on my face hasn't seemed to deter guys from hitting on me. This confuses me. Do they really want the booty while I'm hooked up on some tubies? Is it some weird fetish? What's your take? Listen, if you have a hole, a man will try to fill it. You're on oxygen. He might try to put his penis in the cannula. He can be like, man, I was smashing this 25-year-old. She was on oxygen. She was out of breath. She was, I gave her asthma. A man will try to smash you if you were falling apart at the seams, if your legs were falling off. He'd still make sweet love to you. So you go out there with your oxygen, tie it on tight, and get the ride of your life. You're already on oxygen, so you don't have to worry about running out of breath. Don't let that oxygen get in the way of you making some sweet love. Trust me, there's a man out there for you. Next question. Dear Kev, come get these kids. Quarantine and COVID has ruined my life. I really can't stand my kids. They eat all day and get mad at me because I can't help with Algebra 1. I don't need to know algebra. I'm grown. They talk back, argue with each other, and then have the nerve to sync their cycles up and tag team me. My mom offered to come help me and take them for a few weeks. I thought the break would help, but no. They came back, and at this point, I think I'm realizing I wasn't built for this parent stuff. This isn't a plea for advice. Ask your followers who wants a pair of 12-year-old twin girls. I'm in the Philadelphia area and will feed them and wash their clothes before dropping them off. Listen, I get it. Your kids have put you through the ringer. Okay? The ringer. And you can't handle it. So, followers, right now, emailing my followers. Take these kids off of her hands. Okay? Now. They're already potty trained. They're already at the beginning of their, they're having their womanly cycles. Some of the hard part's already done. I want you guys to help this woman. She's taken her time to raise them. She's done her best. Now she needs you. Who wants some twin kids? Email me at I don't want these kids at kevonstage.com. She'll wash them. She'll feed them. She'll train them up. She'll make sure they're skilled because she'll put them on Skillshare. Skillshare is an amazing platform and a sponsor of this episode. It's an online training community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people like myself. I go on Skillshare. I have the time of my life. I can't stop learning. I love to get better at stuff. Graphic design, Photoshop, photography. I'm creative writing. I even learned about that while I was one time on Skillshare. It's an amazing place to design for all the real life circumstances that come in my life. Skillshare offers membership with meaning, okay? Explore some projects to create. And there's a growing community of creators. The best part is the classes fit your schedule and skill level. Skillshare is incredibly affordable, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. Listen this. Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/Kev. And the first 1,000 people to use our link will get a free trial membership at Skillshare, or a free trial membership of Skillshare Premium membership. Receive free access to thousands of classes for a limited time. Be the first one to sign up. First of 1,000 to sign up at Skillshare.com/Kev. And now back to the show. Dear Kev, here's the thing. I've been a father for about 2 years and 8 months. It's been great. And now I've been there with the mother every step of the way. Problem is, the more the boy grows up and starts to come into his features, the more I don't think he's mine. His mother had a reputation when we first started smashing, and a part of me always wondered, but I was also just like being a dad so much in the beginning. I hinted at the possibility of the child not being mine, jokingly, and I didn't get the response I expected. I thought she'd be upset at the thought, but she was more calm and laughed. We are together, and having a son has been hurting my dating life because most girls my age don't want a baby mama drama. This one girl in particular I really liked. She told me straight up she can't date me because she has 2 kids of her own, and she don't got time for all that baby mama stuff. What she talking about? She is baby mama stuff. I really want to find out, but I'm scared that I'd look stupid or create a monster in his mother if I'm wrong. My son's mom has 2 other kids with a guy from the neighborhood, and all 3 of those kids look alike. Listen, man. Who cares? Huh? What's a little DNA and chromosome? That doesn't make you a father. Laughing and bonding and eating oatmeal and catching the old baseball, oiling up the mitts, Dominic Ayala, throwing it to a heater to third base. That's what makes a fatherhood. Not a little semen and conception, things like that. That just makes you a dad. But a father, there's no piece of paperwork or genetic things out there that make you a father. So who cares if she has 2 other kids that look exactly like another man? That other man is not playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with your son. Okay? Now, my sons, they're both mine. But if they weren't mine, they're just both mine. Let's just be happy about that. Don't let paperwork and chromosomes make you a father. And who cares about dating other women? They suck, man. Just worry about you and your son. If they can't have you with your son that maybe not your son, they don't deserve you at your single, but maybe not be single because you could be a dad. Also, if you want to have kids but your penis doesn't get hard, try Blue Chew. Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor's office or wait in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package. They're made in the United States, and since Blue Chew prepares and ships direct, they're cheaper than a normal pharmacy. No awkwardness, and you don't have to leave the house. Right now, we got a special deal for our listeners. Okay? Huh? Special deal. That special deal is the strongest peeing you ever got. Listen, I'm really tired today. But if my wife said, hey, sex tonight, and my penis can't get up, I'm using me a Blue Chew. Oh, my gosh. I don't mind a little help. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed for performance-enhancing drugs. I'm not ashamed to enhance my performance because I want to have a great sexual outing. All right? And Blue Chew helps me get there. Right now, you get a special deal for our listeners. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our special promo code DEAR. Just pay $5 for shipping. Again, that's BLUE, chew.com, promo code DEAR to try for free. Blue Chew is the better, cheaper, faster choice, and we thank them for sharing and supporting the podcast. Remember, when you support our sponsors, you help make this podcast possible. So please be sure to use our promo code DEAR at BlueChew.com. Next question. Before I let you go, this Friday, this is Friday, today's Friday, I want you to go to Keep Your Distance Comedy tonight. It's an amazing show. Tone Bell, Tony Baker, B.T. Kingsley, Kanisha Buss, Keenan Baker, myself. It's a fun show. Creatively, as a comedian, I'm having the most fun of my life. I want you guys to come out and watch. We've now instituted a 48-hour replay link so you can check it out all the way up until Sunday night. Also, join the Patreon. Get access to bonus episodes of Here's the Thing, the Love Hour, and we got some amazing things coming this winter, around Christmas time. So join now. Help create creatives. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.